Yeah, we're here. We're live. Big up all those that are watching right now, whether it's live or watching it back. Big up to you. As you can see, we're going to dedicate this show to Jota, Diogo Jota. Rest in peace. We've got the man them here. Check-in session. We'll talk about whatever it is. And just, I know man them's already said their respects many a times, but how many times can you do it? Tell you the truth, you get me? So we're gonna go through, definitely speak about Jota, how we feel, and just and then everything else basically. So big up the chat, big up the man them here. Boy, I don't know who wants to start. Like, how we feeling today? You know, I guess the players. Let's say the players have gone back into training from reports. So I mean, if I was, I mean, I'm not a professional footballer, but I'd know that today wouldn't be like a footballing day, if that makes sense. Maybe a gathering all together, do something, but I can't see them in there having any training sessions and drills today.
Yeah, I think it's all about fitness tests today, isn't it? Like just to see where the levels are with fitness. So it's probably going to be hard, man. Like you saw Slot and Robbo like laying reefs today outside Anfield, and Michael Edwards done it as well. So it must have been strange, man. Like walking in there and just going in and seeing his locker not empty, but just seeing his name next to his locker, and maybe his stuff's laid out. The kit man still laid out his stuff out of respect. Like it must have been hard today, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I feel better, but I feel better than I did on Thursday, man. Thursday, it was a myth, man. Thursday, it was just weird. Like it's hard to explain, man. It wasn't like it's not a family member or something like that, but it's like normally when there's a death, like with an old player, like a Liverpool legend or something, you're sad. You're sad, but you're not. It don't hit you. Whereas this one hit you, you know what I mean? He's still playing like guys just won the Champions League. Well, not Champions League, won the league with Liverpool, won the what's it called? International Cup with his Nations League, and then just got married 11 days ago, man. It just hit me hard, man. I didn't know what to do. It's just weird. It's just a weird feeling. I know people say, "Oh, you didn't know him, man," but it's your team, innit? Football's your like guys thing, innit? That's the thing we love to do. We love to watch it. We used to kick ball back in the day, man. So it's gonna hit you, man, no matter what.
And we defend them as well. We defend them. Jota look at them back and forth. Most of we had the banters, all the WhatsApp groups, whatever online. When they said that he's not delivering, we supported him, defended him in it. So even that alone, I don't even. Do you know what? To be honest, I never thought of like actually being like a response like this from a footballer. Like the amount, if you think about the amount of celebrities that's passed away, like what's the last major one? Let's say Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Like I was fuming in it because it was more like, right, he had a future.
Yeah.
Even the tunes that he's bringing out right now was cool, and then even in relation to like 50, like you're like the new 50. But I'll be honest, I was over it. Like it didn't last long. It was like just another lost soul kind of piss. But this one here, it's kind of like the man them. Yeah. You get me? If you really think about it, for like 9 months straight, we're linking up 3 times 2, 1 times a week, bro. Like, get me? 38 games just the league alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jota's made me celebrate with people that I don't even know.
Yeah,
you get me? You be at the pub celebrating, with someone you don't even know them. That's what he's literally done for us. So, you get me? So people shouldn't be shocked about us being, and you know, like women, how they talk about men and football. But it's not really a shock that we're disappointed. But man, just wow. This, what is it? It's not even been a week yet. Still, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, still not a week. Still not a week.
Yeah. That's how you.
I think the shock is because I'm not saying that no other person that's passed before hasn't got a good history and a good past, but it's like every time we see anything about Diogo in general when he was playing, you could just tell, even when you look behind the scenes, the videos and stuff, he just seemed like a general good guy. And it's just, you just think, you know, like what Scance has just said, and you think, you know, he's won the trophies. He's now got married to his long-term partner, 3 children. He's a family man. He's always happy when you see him, and he's a gamer as well. So he connects with the actual other people that are into the streaming, the games, and it's just something that has hit a lot of other people around different industries. You know what I mean? And it's lovely to see other celebs who are not even Liverpool fans in general, just, you know, putting his picture up in concert. I mean, seeing Oasis United fans, Man City fans, and you know, they've got his picture up there, and that's amazing. And then that tells you everything about the man, but also tells you about Liverpool Football Club in general and the way we've done things as well, you know. But yeah, it's still a shock to me. Like, even just waking up that morning and just seeing that news, I just thought, like, wow, you know, why, you know?
And you know what? You know what's wild? That morning, yeah, I was like, oh, I need to just stay off my phone, like, because I keep late for work, strolling to the tube station. So I literally didn't get. I got to the office, picked up my phone, like, there's just bare messages, and I'm just like, I'm thinking WhatsApp groups, but when I look at the numbers, I'm like, nah, this is wild for the morning. And then yeah, just got all the information, went on Twitter, Instagram, and I was just like, raw, proper, like, quiet. And personally, like, my cousin passed away last year. So like, even just that, like, it don't hit home straight away. Even that personal experience, it didn't hit home straight away. Like, in hindsight, I was a bit everywhere, but I went straight to his house when found out. It most probably wasn't till that night when it proper hit home, you get me, and tears and everything. But during that whole time, I don't know, it was just like, I could see his body, it was covered up, but it wasn't there yet, you get me? So it takes a while, and then you just start seeing all the RIPs and the tributes, and they got the sad music, and then you're like, raw, it's actually affecting me a little bit more than I'm making it out to be in the groups when I'm chatting and stuff like that. So it's wild. Mr. Link, Wagwan family.
Big up, man.
Yeah, man. I know, like I was saying before, we've most probably, because we do this YouTube thing, I know we've expressed our feelings and sent our love to Jota and family. But yeah, another time, how you feeling, bro? How you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. You know, I'm fine. I do feel for all the people affected. And I think one of you mentioned it. It's funny how you kind of take it for granted how much these players have an effect on your daily livelihood. And then it's something like this that really, really shows you just how important these players are. And it's a weird thing to admit to, but it hit hard. I don't really have too much to say other than I hope the people that were directly affected are recovering, and I hope they take their time in doing that. But yeah, it's crazy. These players mean something to us. I don't know if it's just from being a Liverpool fan. I know I've never been to Liverpool, but I think the whole entire footballing community is hurting right now over this. So
yeah, definitely.
Respect to Diogo and to Andre.
Yeah, Andre as well. So sorry I didn't put you in the pictures, but yeah, no, definitely big up to the world for their response. Like, even Wimbledon broke their tradition. It's only supposed to be just all white. They allow them to wear the black band. Like, just that alone is apparently they haven't broken that for like 100 years. So
that's nice.
That means something. A couple Donnies doing the that's what I knew he was good at the FIFA. But it's only this week I found out he was actually.
He was cold.
He was world number one. Yeah, he's world number one at one point,
he would
man.
go 30-0 on weekend league, and then he'd go play and beat Arsenal.
For real, like, yeah. Imagine that, just whacking up everyone online, and then in real life on a Saturday, Sunday, you're just scaring and doing that.
That's where he's got a team as well. He's got an actual EA.
He has an esports team.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Give me 1 second.
So yeah, it's just crazy. Even some of the tributes, man. Like I think Kanate's one done me dirt. That one's the one that really got me. Kanate's one. Like when they were doing the handing out the games and stuff, and that one Kanate put up. That one done me.
What was the quote? It was someone yesterday.
Yeah, it was Jota today. Someone yesterday, could be someone tomorrow. Like, it's like
wise words there. You get it.
Yeah.
And then quite a few people came out. I'm glad. Klopp came out.
Yeah,
he definitely had to speak. Robertson,
Slot, Edwards, and Hughes' one was good. Even the top brass, their one was good as well. Everyone who came out of one, man. Even Salah's one hurt as well, man. Where he's saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm scared to come back to training." Like, gee, I was like, that's a dagger, man. And you can't even blame him for saying that. You get what I mean?
It's wild because he's used to it, innit? Like there's someone leaving to go their career and maybe a new face in, but he's saying it's like, nah, this ain't like leaving. This is like taken away. Like, snapped. You get me? So yeah, big up the gang, and I hope they do well. And just get the proper support that's needed, man. These things, trauma, this day and age, stress, society in general. Just even their job alone, we know they're getting paid a lot, but the intensity of what they're doing.
They're still normal humans like us, man. So they still got feelings. You get what I mean? Regardless, doesn't matter how much you're getting paid, man. You still go through life things like we do. So they're getting paid well, but they're still just everyday people like us. Yeah,
Henderson at the tribute. I think it was before the funeral day. He was in tears.
Mm-hmm.
That as well. But do you know what? Kind of moving on just a little bit. Diaz, I don't know. He didn't show up. Apparently, he was with some influencers, social media influencers back at home. But I don't know if he was trying to use this opportunity to kind of be defiant. I don't know.
I don't know, because remember, Allison couldn't make it as well, and he put out a post saying like second funeral he can't make because of the distance. So them South American boys, it all depends where they were. You get what I mean? Because Sobos, like he didn't turn up. He was. I don't think he was there. I don't think Salah wasn't there either.
Salah wasn't there.
I know. All one was. I think it was religious reasons or something like that.
Yeah. It's like even what's it called? Ronaldo. He didn't turn up to it, but then he said he didn't want to.
Smart move, though.
He said he didn't want to go because of the frenzy. So you get what I mean. So you don't know. You don't know. We don't know the reason. Like people just gonna say this because obviously he wants to. Is he doing this because he wants to move to people not to like him and stuff like that? You get what I mean? So you got to let him say his piece, innit? You got to say why he couldn't make it. You get what I mean? Before we.
I just think though the timing by Barcelona and Bayern, I think just the agent has done the wrong thing with the timing. That's all it is. But I generally don't think Diaz purposely missed the funeral. You know? I generally don't think he's that type of individual. You know, so. I just think the agent is just trying to pull strings, and everything's just been released at the wrong time.
Yeah, I think he put out a statement too, as well.
Yeah,
you know.
You say that again?
Respects. I think Diaz put out a statement the other day giving his respects to Jota too. So.
Yeah, well, I know everyone's waiting for him to hold the shirt back up in it and give that respect back. Get me when he done it for him when he lost his parent or his parents was kidnapped.
Yeah, that's full circle. Wow, Jesus. Yeah,
it's gonna be it's gonna be wild this season. Like I wouldn't be surprised if every goal is dedicated to Jota. Like everyone's doing it, either doing that celebration, doing that, or just the gaming thing. I can see it like just throughout. Like as long as
I've had to watch a load of his goals all over again, man. Yeah. Like just watched a load of highlights so many times. Just some great goals as well. Some great goals. Yeah, even that same one you just said against Everton. Yeah, that Cruyff turn was beautiful, man. Like the way he just done it.
And banged it with his left foot. That was my favorite. That's probably my favorite one. That's just funded it.
And you know what? What I just realized as well. You see that goal, how he kind of sent the keeper.
He does it all the time.
It's like, yeah, it's a trademark
his
move.
thing.
The whole
But
move.
it's in the song, isn't it? That's in the song. He drifts
Yeah,
from the left.
Yeah, I didn't read like I did when I saw that last goal again, and I watched the reel, and then I was like, right, he's done it before for
Does it
real.
a
Like,
few times, yeah. He's
Yeah,
done it a good
enough.
few times.
Sits the keepers down, innit? Because he said it on one of the interviews he did. He said his favourite goal. I think an Arsenal fan interviewed him. He goes, "Oh, what's your favourite goal?" And he goes, "Against Arsenal." And he goes, "What's this guy doing?" And he goes, "Yeah, when he sat down Ramsdale."
See what I'm saying? So yeah, man, clutch in front of goal. I mean, my favorite Jota would be definitely from the left.
Yeah,
just cutting in, just whatever, man. Still,
the 21-22 season as well, when Mane and Salah went to African Cup of Nations, he was the one that was leading the line. You know, he was the one that we relied on to put the goals back in the net. And I remember the Carabao game against Arsenal. His 2 goals away, brilliant goals. You know what I mean? So, and we had a depleted team at that time as well when we played Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, Jota was always someone that you could just count on during those times, man.
After someone his size, man, he had a leap on him, man. I don't know how. He's so good in the air.
How?
Yeah, at 5'10",
get so much
5'11".
airtime. So much airtime he got. I see another tweet as well about how a lot of Liverpool fans used to just be like, just get Jota on.
Yeah,
on.
That was one of the someone laid a wreath with that same quote.
Yeah.
Just get Jota on.
Yeah. And that's how it was. That's how it was. And you know what? I am kind of glad, because I was saying that this summer I weren't hearing any rumors about him going.
No.
And now I'm happy, like, in terms of this outcome where we are today. I'm glad that didn't happen, like, or like there was like clear signs of him leaving. You know what I'm saying? And then I think it was you, one of the men that made on the show, saying that Slot rates him too highly. Like,
he does
take a risk with him.
He does.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota. You get me? We'll miss you. Thank you for the great highlights, the great memories. You get me? Thank you for bringing us the trophy. Appreciate you. Your number's being retired. So you get me? You're forever number 20, our last number 20 forever. So yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Yeah.
Forever number 20.
Yeah, real true. So yeah. Let's talk some transfer talks. I know just before we went live, we were saying that it's difficult. Like, it's difficult because involved when we're doing the transfer talks, we're going to be talking about replacing Jota. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. You don't really want to do that because he's human. But as we know, life does go on, and I'm sure Jota would want us to move forward into their best. You get me? No one really wants anyone to stay stalled and stuck. So like me personally, I was always thinking, when, like I just said, there was no rumors of Jota going, so I took it that he's going to be staying. But I kind of wanted to see him and Diaz's responsibilities swap over. To be honest, I was thinking I wouldn't mind Jota going back, having the left wing responsibilities, cutting in, and then I don't know if we sell Darwin, get me, that main striker, and Diaz can kind of play maybe that number 2, and he can cover all the attacking roles, right, left, up front. I don't know how you men there feel about that, or
you know what's funny as well. I met myself and Scance was on a pod before, literally like before Jota passed, and I remember there was a question that was asked: what is the most important position that we got to sign? If you remember, Scance, and I said defense, and you said striker.
Yeah,
but I took it on the point where we still had Jota. We still had Jota, and I said that if we're keeping Diaz, we don't really need a forward. And I said that the centre back would be the most important position. And I remember Scance said striker, and I'm just like, damn, that is definitely the most important position that needs to be signed right now. I don't know who we're going to sign. I have no idea. I know there's been rumours of Ekatike, there's been Isak, but I think a lot has changed, because I think if you look at the news today with Diaz apparently now wanting to go, he wants to go. I don't know if Chiesa will be kept or not now. Elliot as well. We don't even know if he's going to decide to stay, because I don't think he's even going to get that much games, considering that now we've got Wirtz. Szoboszlai would also get ahead of him in the 10 position. So what are we going to do with attack? Because I don't think it's going to be one now. We're going to have to probably get 2 attackers. Who could they be? I have no idea whatsoever, because I think the whole plan has to change. The whole plan has to change. Who do you get as a left wing? Who do you get as a striker? Because there's too many changes now that's required.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the one thing we don't know. Like, technically, our attack was cool. Literally, I'd just say maybe just the one position, Darwin, in it, Nunes, unfortunately, was where we needed the upgrade, and that's not even the worst upgrade. If like, you know what I'm saying, but I think also it was about maybe getting a decent amount of money in as well at the same time. Like, so Diaz and Nunes was I'm sure was getting quoted. I was hearing 60 plus.
I gotta head out, guys. My phone's about to die. But respects.
No worries, man.
Big up.
Bless up, King.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, respect. Don't see me. Yeah, like I think it was also a bit about the money coming in. So like Diaz and Darwin seem to be the most likely to go, just due to the amount of money that the valuation of them still. So, but now I don't know. I mean, they're not even accepting 50 mil from what's the Napoli, Napoli for Darwin.
I think they want just over 50, if I'm not mistaken. I think
they weren't offering under. 50. Yeah, they've
offered it under 50.
44 million or something they offered to Liverpool, looking for 50 plus 5 or whatever it is for Darwin, which I reckon they get done. Like, Fab's reported that Galatasaray did agree to fee with Napoli for Osimhen, so they can't say they got no money now if that money's coming in, because his release course is 75 million euros or something like that.
Okay, so Galatasaray is going for him. I'm glad, because
that's what I mean.
Those rumors was getting on my nerves as well.
Yeah, I don't rate Osimhen, man. I don't rate him. He's a good player, but to me, he's just Lukaku. That's what I think.
Definitely not what we needed.
That Italian, no, disrespect. It's that Italian tax, isn't it? Like, Lukaku's done one in Italy, isn't it? When he come back to the Premier League, didn't do well. Then he went back to Italy, done well. Came back to Chelsea, flopped. Then he's gone back to Italy and he's banging again. You get what I mean? So that's
fair. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You get what I mean? So like, Austin was decent, and when I watched him in the AFCON, I was like, his touch is just it's not the one. Don't get me wrong, he's a quality finisher, but we need more than that. You get what I mean?
Yeah. What's his attitude like? I don't know.
I think the attitude thing, like, people say his attitude, but people got to realize that. Remember, Napoli are putting up them racist things about him and cussing him and stuff. Yeah. So when people saying about his attitude, like, man, if you're putting up racist things about me, your own club, you're gonna be pissed. You get what I mean? So that attitude thing's a nonsense to me, man.
I wasn't too sure. I just heard it was just.
That's what I mean. People are hearing his attitude, but he's got an attitude because of the stuff that his own club are putting up against him.
So he's just responding. He's responding.
His club disrespected him. His club disrespected him. And I find it weird when people keep saying, he's got attitude problem. I'm like, how? What? So a man can't stick up or stand up for himself? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Are you going to believe every word of what the clubs always say? You put clubs apparently over the player, but when they're being, showing discrimination towards someone, and of course he's going to stand up for himself, and he's correct for doing that. So it's just unfortunate. I think his current wages is what kinds of puts him off from other clubs at the moment, because it's just like what. Scant said, the fee, 75 million euros, plus he's already earning, I think, 250k already a week. No one's really going to do that. Most clubs will say, all right, cool, we'll pay you the 75 mil, but we'll put your wages on the 200, 250, but we're not going to offer you more than that. And I don't think he's going to be willing to take a pay cut to do so. So if, Galatasaray are willing to offer that amount, then it's understandable.
How old is he?
It's got to be 26, 27.
Yeah, something. It's got to be around about that age.
Like late 20s, yeah?
Yeah. I just think, to me personally, I saw another rumor today saying that basically Diaz doesn't want to leave Liverpool, but he wants a pay rise, which is fair enough. But then all this thing about he's on 55, like, someone broke it down. I heard it on a podcast that he's not on that 55. He may have signed on that 55. Obviously, Liverpool do that bonus thing, innit? If you win, you get
goals.
incentives. So apparently his wages now is about 140 a week because each year he's getting increments because he's won trophies. You get what I mean? So he's not on that 55 everyone's going on about.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone got a bonus for winning the league as well.
That's what I'm saying, man. So he doesn't want to go. He just wants an improvement on his contract, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't, because of obviously what's happened, I can't see him going because they've turned down Bayern already.
Yeah,
they turned down Barca already. Even though he's saying he's agreed terms with Barca, that's all right. You can agree terms with them and Bayern, but they're not forking up the 75 million that Liverpool asked for, which they're not going to do.
But if he asked to leave, I think he could go though. I mean, I think that's one thing.
He will. I don't think he'll ask though. To me, I don't think he'll ask. Not at the time it is.
Because I think he just wants his base rate just to be better than the 55. You know, it's just I get it. He's 28, so I guess during the season he'll turn 29. So he's in his prime. So the thing is, I get why he now wants to get his base amount level with the other top wingers that are in the world. I mean, if you look compare him with someone like Martinelli, I mean, come on, he's getting paid peanuts compared to someone like him. You know, Martinelli, I don't even rate that highly. It's just, you know, I'd sure want to be paid more than him. So I'd understand why he wants to get paid a bit more compared to, you know, his peers. So it's understandable. But I get it from our club's point of view when they look at it and say, all right, you know, we understand of giving a new contract to the likes of Virgil and what Salah, because what they provide to the team, you know, we can't lose those two specifically. But Diaz, no disrespect, I like Diaz, but he is more replaceable compared to a likes of a Salah and a Diaz and Virgil. That's just me being brutally honest. You know, I like Diaz.
No one ain't challenging Virgil's position or Salah.
No. You know, he's still the best defender in the world. Salah. I mean, who's the best right winger in the world than Salah? No one is. So it's just he's not providing the same output as a Salah. So you can't ask them to get paid similar to what those guys are bringing to the table. It's just, I can understand from our club's point of view, it's just like, no, we're comfortable having you where you are. We got you for 2 more years. We don't really need to. So he's going to have to ask to leave. And then, you know, it's the way it goes. It's sad. It is sad because I do like Diaz.
Yeah, I wish we could see the Liverpool had the Colombia Diaz though as well though, because I think for Colombia he seems a lot more smoother, like he knows what he's doing, less erratic and stuff like that.
I think it's because he knows he's the man, isn't it? It's him, isn't it? He's the main man. You get what I mean? Whereas it's more of a collective with Liverpool. You get what I mean? Or the team's based around him. See like how Salah, like the team's sort of based around his play. The same with Diaz when he goes to Colombia. You get what I mean? Like the team's more looking out for him.
Looking for him. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we'll see. Going to be interesting season. Who else? The outgoings.
I think the Gahey ring might pop back up again now because obviously you went a bit quiet, obviously because of Jota. So I think that might pick up again this week. I think a few of the young kids probably go. Morton probably go. Doak will probably go.
Where was he? Where was Doak?
I remember Doak wanted to have a tryout during pre-season though, didn't he? He said he did want to have a fight out for it. He just wants to see if he can get a chance. Do you know what I mean? So I think if Doak does go, I think I'll probably be later on in the window. To be honest with you, I think he really wants to try and show himself. Yeah. By Chetich as well.
Yeah, well, he's injured, isn't he? So, but I think he wants to look at him. Morton will go. Elliott's probably your best time to. I'm not saying Elliott get rid of him, but I just don't think he suits Slot style. I don't think he's physical enough. For Slot. That's what I think what it boils down to. He's not going to get enough game time either at Liverpool. So, realistically, he's going to go and how well he performed at the under 21s. Hot property right now. You get what I mean? Get a good 40-50 million for him. So
he's definitely Hughes' eyes is lit up. Like, okay, we can push this a little bit more. So it's about 40 at 50 again, isn't it?
Yeah, 40-50 for him at least. You're looking at what 20. If Doak goes, you're looking at 20-25 million for him. Morton probably get about 10 million for Morton. I mean, it could be at least what between 150, 180 come the end of the window on sales at least.
And even our left backs we ain't even sorted out.
Well, that's what I mean. Shimakash is still there. You still got the young, what's his name? Owen Beck. He's back now. Rangers are looking at him, so that's more money coming for him. Even what's his name? The other Scottish fullback that we got.
Ramsey. He's another one.
Okay.
Probably get sold.
Forgot about him as well.
That's what I'm saying. There's quite a few. Would Dan's go out on loan this year, or will they keep him?
I don't know. What do you think?
Actually, now saying that
I like him.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Like I said, but for numbers wise, would he go out on loan or would he stay around? All depends on how many people come in the summer. But I like Dan, so I rate him, man. I think he's quality, man. He's just got something about him. I don't know what it is. You just can't put your finger on it. He's got
that confidence in front of goal. He has that confidence in front of goal. He knows where to be when the ball's in the box.
Yeah. And he's a finisher as well, man. Like all these finishers, like the 2 FA Cup goals, the quality finishes. Especially that one, what came back to him quick, just bang, one touch goal. So
Nunes, he skies that over the ball.
Even the chip, he done the chip, calm, casual chip goals. Like Nunes would have put that just around the post or something like that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think it's maybe as well because he's like one of us as well. So I think that.
Yeah,
he's hungry. Like he's got the opportunity to be like a Liverpool legend, like Steven Gerrard. You get me, Trent status. You get me, like one of ours. You get me. So
exactly.
So I think that drives him as well.
The thing is, though, with Jota's unfortunate passing, it does give us an extra space, I guess, to bring in another player. You know, I think one of the issues we were having was the homegrown side, because that's the reason why we were going for Gahey in the first place. Do you lot really believe in the Gordon links though?
Nah, I think that's past. I know a lot of people keep saying it. He just signed a new contract. So if they're saying that they don't need to sell Isaac because he's on 3 years, I'm sure Gordon's got 3 or 4 years now on his contract.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think he was Slot here when we went for
Well, it was last summer, so Slot really didn't know much about him. Well, maybe by the Dutch league.
Yeah, there was a few rumors like before, innit? It was circulating. It wasn't like just as soon as the window. I'm sure Klopp was around when we was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think it was a Slot signing.
Because I remember him doing that, I'm sure that celebration where he's going like that. He scored against us and he's like, rumors, like I'm staying here kind of thing, like, whatever. I'm sure that was, I can't even remember anyway, but I don't want that to happen though.
I think he's a decent, honestly, I think he's a decent player, but I just don't see how he's much of an upgrade with Diaz. I just don't genuinely think that's much of an upgrade. And for Scans was saying he's just renewed a contract this season. It's like, do you really want to be spending more money on a player? Like, I get it. Last season, the previous season was, I think he got double figures in goals and assists. He looked really good that year, played very, very well. The issue that with this one is his output really dipped to the point where Harvey Barnes was playing ahead of him. So the thing is, we were going to get him for a cheap deal of Gomez plus cash. That's what the deal was. Are we really going to now spend 70 mil on a player that's not even close to the one that was the previous season? It's not. I just can't see it.
Didn't he dropped off as well, innit? Like end of the season, both the previous season and this season, like his form. I don't know if it was injury, but there was just that level of that we've seen. So maybe there's that pattern as well that he's all right beginning of the season, maybe mid-season, but I'm sure nearer to the end he's not the same. He did get injured this season, innit?
He did.
But he still played us a good amount of games though. He did play a good amount of games. In the Prem, I think over 30 plus games, but then his output is nowhere near the same as it was the previous season. So it's just, for me, I just feel that it's a narrative that's being pushed a lot by Newcastle fans. So, they for some reason they'd rather sell him than lose someone like Isak. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I don't know. I don't know why they keep saying that we're going to go for him, but it's Newcastle that initially offered Gordon to us. We didn't really push for
It's all coming
Gordon
from
in
them.
the first place. See, we just saw it as, oh, it's not bad. It's a good little business deal. Why not? Do you know what I mean? But I just don't see it as he was someone on the list that we need to sign. You know.
Do you feel Newcastle, if they look at us, like we're kind of like we were like them with the Coutinho situation? Like we didn't want Coutinho to go, but it was a lot of money, and then the outcome was, you know what, it was actually the best choice that we could do. Like personally, it's just like hypothetically speaking, I don't think we wouldn't be talking like how we are today if we had kept Coutinho. Like we might have had great moments and great goals and maybe a challenge here, but I don't think we would have had the trophy count that we've had since.
I think that's hindsight though, because at that time, when he was playing for us, we looked amazing, man. You know, Bobby, Salah, Mane, and Coutinho just behind them in the 10. We looked incredible, bro. And then, you know, still feel at the end of that season, I feel that had Coutinho been there in that game against Real Madrid in the final, we would have won that Champions League. That's how I generally feel about it. I just felt we were just missing that extra bit of creativity in that final, and I feel that he could have probably helped. That's the only reason why I feel that, you know, selling him at that time, I was gutted. But again, hindsight, yes, we ended up getting other quality players that we signed, which helped us get in the Champions League the season after. You know what I mean? But I get it. I understand why Newcastle fans don't want to lose someone like Isak. It's been a long time since they found a striker, I guess, since Shearer that can, you know, put the ball in the back of the net. It is hard to find a top quality number 9. It is, you know. So I guess, you know, the fans don't want to lose him, and they're doing their best to go to every podcast but say, "Nah, this is dead news. There's nothing. It's saying
they're tired."
But the thing is, it's gone quiet because obviously the situation. But at the end of the day, I still think Liverpool are going to try and go for Isak. I still feel that. We may not get him, but I still think we're going to try and go for him because at the end of the day, Alanga, it's a good signing. He played really well last season, had really good numbers, but this is countryman. But would you say that's a massive statement signing?
Yeah.
If you're Isak, you're like, it's a good start, but look how long this one's taken to go through. Like, we're starting pre-season this season. Who else is coming in? You get what I mean?
Yeah. And you need, you need names to match his, his aura, getting as well. So, yeah. I think
to myself, Elanga, I'm like, you could have gone and got Kudus. I think Kudus would have been a better signing for him because I look at the front three, say for instance, and I look at what happened. I'm thinking Harvey Barnes, Isak, Elanga. Does that really strike fear into any defenses? Like, not for me. You know, they're quick. It's a quick front line. Elanga is lightning quick, but I just don't see that as a front line that is gonna take Newcastle to another level of competing for the Premier League or in the Champions League. You know, their squad still, to me, I still think is very thin. I don't think it's still going to be capable of playing 3 games a week. It just doesn't strike as being strong to me.
Yeah, same 3 games a week, Champions League, whatever cup in the league. It's going to be wild, but interesting. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, anyway, like I said, fellas, you know, quick show. Just needed to get that Diogo Jota tribute out and just say my piece. So appreciate you, man, there jumping on the panel. We got the chat. We got all those that sent their respects. And I guess we'll be back next week with a bit more check-in session. Man, I'm gonna in the group. I need to get your ats in it, so I'm gonna add all of that to the description because I ain't done that yet. But yeah, fellas, once again, I don't know if there are any last words you want to say.
You man said no British.
No PR, no PR. It's just okay. Getting no PSI issues, yeah.
Cool. I know we was gonna
Well,
close.
hopefully we'll see who's. Hopefully we'll see from some videos. Maybe they'll drop some stuff tomorrow in Liverpool about what players did return back today.
I think everyone was back today. I
Sorry?
think everyone was back. Everyone was back.
Everyone, yeah.
Heard. Even the new players are there as well.
Yeah, Frimpong showed that.
Frimpong was there.
I thought maybe some players that had some international duty, I guess, might have got maybe an extra few days. But if they're all back, then that's just brilliant. Then really.
Yeah, no, they remember because they're meant to come back Friday, innit? They're meant to come back Friday. Some of them, I think they're all
at that time.
Yeah,
and is it Virgil's birthday today as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it today as well? See,
yeah, captain's birthday.
Yeah, he's definitely important this season as well in holding the team together.
That's what Robertson can't go now, man.
Yeah, he can't. 100%.
Robertson can't go, man. Yeah. He needs to be in and around the squad, man. The players are going to be help out the most. Van Dijk, Mo Salah, Robertson, them 4 players, and Alisson as well. Those players there, they're the ones to keep the group going. But like I was saying to what I said in the group, like if there's one club who can deal with this sort of thing is Liverpool. Like it's not being disrespectful to any other club because of the amount of highs or you get me we've been through. You get what I mean? Like the parade, the madness in the parade. You get what I mean? Like there's one club who can pull together. Is Liverpool. You get what I mean? So we will use this. Like the fans will get behind them. The players all should be up for it. There's going to be moments, obviously, when they're going to dip. But we just as a fan base, you just can't get on their backs. You get what I mean? Because it's going to be natural, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, so we'll see. Definitely interesting season. The clubs are all getting stronger. I mean, they did try to get stronger last season. That didn't help, but yeah, everyone's getting stronger. I guess getting the players in that they needed. I feel like we set this bar. We've set everyone actually paying attention to what they're really doing in fine detail now. They can't be fought. These moments they got to take properly. You know what I mean? Get a strong grip on what's going on, boy. But yeah, man. Yeah, once again, big up the chat, big up the panel. Definitely gonna close because every time we talk, we'll go on for another 2 minutes.
It's true. It's true.
Still, so yeah. Big up the chat, chin. Big up. Yeah, you man. Yeah.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Bless up.
There you go.